The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi, this is Normie Late from Zombie Cast News.
This is Scott Clark with the Gaming Outsider podcast.
Hey, this is Sean Iams Fuller from Horribly Awkward, and
this is Matt Bradford with the No Sleep podcast.
And you're listening to
Horrible
Gamers
podcast.
Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode 137, being recorded on February 25th, 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who I am, the Jesus Gonzalez, but today I'm joined by one and only Canadian maple syrup maker himself, Ryan Gibson. Welcome back.
What's going on, Jesus?
Yeah, and from the great West Coast, the best coast, California, yay, Gunny Chief. Welcome back, Henley.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going?
And from 8 Mile, from the hood, Eric Smith.
What up?
What up, though?
What up, though? What's dude?
Eric, I missed you last week. You weren't on, but we replaced you with The Brink.
I know, I heard. I listened to that episode.
Did you?
So it was a pretty good one. I liked it. My computer, though, that day when we were going to record, it was just on the fritz. I literally started updating my computer at 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's from, I think, maybe 2 or 3 years of not updating it.
Wait, Eric. I gotta ask you something. Why did you choose to update it
Eric,
on the day that you knew you had to use it?
Yeah,
after 3 years, what made you think that day would be the great day to choose to update it?
No, you need a buffer day. You need a buffer day in between needing to use your computer and reinstalling.
It was 12-hour gap.
Absolutely,
I thought it would have been
Yeah,
done.
you probably downloaded all the snow leopards and all the leopards that they have for.
And every time you said,
right? Yeah.
And every time you said, "Oh, I'll be like half an hour guy. I'll be a half an hour guy," it finished, and then it restarted again with another installation, where you had to do something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was, after it updated, there was another update, I think, after that. It was stupid, but I'm here. I'm here this week.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, if you want to join us, you can, and you can follow us on the Twitter machines @_Horrible Gamers, and on Facebook on Horrible or in the Horrible Gamers community. Actually, it's a Facebook group. You go there, you join it. It's a closed group. And this week, I would like to welcome a few people. But before I do that, go over to hushyourface.com and listen to our brother show, Horribly Awkward, and plenty of other shows on there. The Random Ramblings with Rob, and the other ones. What are the other ones called? The Tamper Podcast, 3S Comedy Podcast. It's
Hush
growing.
Your Face Podcast.
Yeah, a Hush Your Face Podcast. It's growing.
We don't even know the own podcast on the own network.
Yeah, you be quiet, Eric. You couldn't even be here last week.
Hey, I've been here more times than Gunny.
What?
Whoa, shots
4
fired.
weeks in a row.
Guys, to the new members, I want to welcome Ariel, Desiree, Ariel,
Sanford.
Desiree Sanford, Lee Waite, Isaiah Kazan, CJ Grubbs, and Ryan Harrison. All welcome to the group, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
And if you want to join, I already told you how to join, but if you want to support the show real quick, guys, you have until March 6th to buy a t-shirt, a hoodie, a sticker, fucking, I don't know, what else do we sell on there? A bunch of stuff. You go to teespring.com/HGP and you click the size you want. You put in your shipping address. You can pay with PayPal. You can pay with credit card. No money orders or checks are accepted. But you know what to do. You go there, you buy a shirt, and you support us, and we support you back. But yeah, guys, March 6th is when it's over. So let's do this. Yeah.
Do it.
Guys,
Talking.
I played
Hey, Jesus.
What's up?
We also had a new intro song for those that
Oh, yeah.
listen to the audio version. We have a new intro song by a friend of mine, knew some guys, and they kind of did some stuff with the song that they already had. And that is our new intro song. And if you want to check them out, it's Fowler is the guy, FWLR, and Twist Tex did the mix with him for that particular song. So yeah, you can check them out on SoundCloud and Facebook and all kinds of places if you want to see what the other stuff that they do.
I want to go check them out, actually, because I like that intro song, guys. Yeah, thank you for that intro song, man. Thank you for getting us hooked up with that. I like it. And thank you for everybody who made a plug for the intro, like Normie, Matt Bradford, Scott Clark. I don't want to thank him. Yes. Guys, I play video games this week. You play video games this week. Let's talk video games, guys. I played some more of that Minecraft video game.
Oh boy!
Oh yeah!
I'm becoming.
What are you doing in Minecraft now, Jesus?
I'm becoming a Minecrafter with my daughter. This is addicting. This is a Minecraft addiction.
What are you building?
This is going to be a new segment every week.
Yeah,
the Minecraft
pretty much
Minute
the
with Jesus.
Minecraft Minute with Jesus. I built a bridge, guys, a sky bridge
All
to
right.
another land, and that's all I did. I built the sky bridge. My daughter was doing
Thank
something.
you for
in the
listening
house.
to Jesus Minecraft Minute.
Yay! Woo!
What else did you play, Jesus?
I also played some more Rainbow Six Siege, guys, and I have a success story for you guys. Success story right here. So yesterday, me and the Brink of Eternity, we were playing that Ghost Recon Wildlands beta, right? But it sucks so much. We hated it so much that we're like, you know what? We need to go play another game. Let's go play Rainbow Six Siege. So we did. And, guys, Brink successfully graduated from the 12-step program.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
He'll be playing more with us?
He's a full MVP now. He got an MVP status. It was a success story. He was crying during that cutscene when the game ended, and we were like, "Yeah, good job, Brink." Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah. It was an amazing success story.
Sweet.
Should be made into a movie.
It should be made into a movie. I need to talk to WB or something to make this into a full.
No, not WB.
Well,
no,
somebody. Somebody.
Someone that doesn't ruin movies.
I don't know. We'll talk to somebody to make this a movie. Guys, besides Rainbow Six Siege, no, we played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege yesterday. I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. When I say a lot, I mean I played like 5 hours straight. I played so much Rainbow Six Siege, guys, that I got tired of playing video games. How's that ever happen? I don't know how that ever happens. But yeah, I played a lot, dude. We played casual, ranked, terrorist hunt. We played it all. And that game is so good. Nice. That game doesn't like get old. I don't know what's up with that game. It's just like
It's like where you say one more match, right? One more match,
Literally.
right? And then 3 hours later,
I heard that so many times. I
Still
was
at
like,
it.
one more match. Yeah, one more. Oh, man, we were playing forever. But that's that. Guys, I did play the Ghost Recon Wildlands open beta. I don't know. You guys tried it? No, Ryan tried it
I played
before.
it. I played it today earlier.
You played it today. Eric, have you tried Ghost Recon?
I have not.
How the fuck have you not tried Ghost Recon? It's been out like 4 times in the beta now, hasn't it?
I don't know. This is the first time I've seen
Second
it
time.
in beta form. But no, I don't. I just kind of when I first saw it at E3, I was really excited about it, and then kind of lost its mojo for me because it just seems like it's gonna be a very repetitive game. So I'm just like, eh.
Repetitive, I don't know about that. I know that it is very... The map is fucking big. Okay, like, the beta map is big. And that's just the first section of the map. There's another section that you can travel to, and you open that map up and drive around and do shit in that map. But what I don't like is the controls. The controls feel very, I don't know, like sluggish, like kind of... It doesn't feel...
Clunky?
Like, it doesn't feel right. You know? I was playing, because, you go from playing like Rainbow Six Siege or Battlefield 1 or Call of Duty even, and those controls feel tight, precise, and very, like, fluid, and they're responsive. When you play Ghost Recon, I feel like everything's kind of, like, slowed down a lot. No, it's the same people who made, they made Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know what the fuck are they doing with the shooting mechanics in this game that it doesn't feel right. But what's even worse is the driving controls or the flying controls, man. That helicopter is atrocious to fly.
I heard they were really bad.
I thought the helicopter was better than the first beta. Well, maybe because I'm more used to the controls.
Maybe.
I didn't reckon anything.
Yeah, that might be that. Yeah, you're used to it. I gotta say the customization is very deep with the character customization. Where like you can pick a T-shirt, the pants, the fucking whatever he's wearing, the way his gun looks, the way his backpack looks, the way your helmet looks, everything. You can customize everything on your guy. It's fucking crazy. So there's that has going for it. The weapon customization is very deep too. You can customize everything on the gun. But I guess the other Ghost Recons have had it, right? Like the last one had it.
Yeah.
The one before
It
that.
took me a minute to figure out how to put a new scope on my gun. But I was
Really?
like, what the hell am I doing wrong? But then I realized, there's like the menu goes deeper.
Yeah, the menu.
To put a different suppressor or a different scope or sight.
One thing I said about this game, guys, is I don't know who the fuck made this AI, but they're too good. The AI is it's too good. It notices you way too well. Me and Brink were camping out in front of this base. There's this big base in the first map of the open beta where you have to go in there and capture some kind of captain or something. So me and Brink are hanging out in the grass, and we throw out our little drones up in the air, and it's nighttime. We have our night vision on. We're tagging people. Next thing you know, we get spotted by the sniper. Somehow he spots us. We're in the dark, in the tall grass. How the fuck did you spot us when we're crouching or we're laying down? And next thing you know, the stupid Unidad units get fucking called in, and they keep calling more backup and more backup. And the more you kill them, the more backup that comes. Next thing you know, we had an attack helicopter coming in and shooting at us. Like 20 people shooting at us. Yeah, I don't know, man. This game is not for me. I don't know if you could tell, but I did not like this.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp, Jesus. I didn't care for it either.
And it sucks because I thought it was promising when the way it opens up. The story looks kind of cool. You're taking out the cartels or whatever. You got to kill these people. All that shit looks cool. I'm down with that. Whatever. I want to play that. But when it comes down to controls and the way the game is, it's just no good.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I just played a little more than I played the last beta.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm playing on normal, but I didn't join any public matches. I just played like the single player. It seems okay. I did load it up on Uplay, so maybe I'll jump in and play, join a co-op campaign on that or back on Xbox One. I don't know, when does it end? Sunday or Monday?
Yeah, I think Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday.
Yeah, but I got a little bit of a vibe from the Division where, you're tagging supplies and, you can go up to a certain person on the map and say, hey, do you know where any supplies are? And then he'll unlock more locations where you can just walk over and tag them. And that'll get you more skill points or, so you can then go in and customize your weapons and get different abilities and stuff like that. So, we'll see how it is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is not the game for me. I don't know.
Well,
How do you feel about the fact that
test, right?
Still, man.
No, I mean the game's coming out. This is an
dumb.
open
When does it come
beta.
out?
This is a fucking demo, is what it is.
Comes out in a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In the
It
beginning
feels
of
like a
March,
Ghost Recon
something
game.
like that?
I don't know how I feel about the fact that you're you're lighting
It
up
is.
shots and you shoot him twice and the enemy's dead.
Yeah, that was weird too. The way you just shot him like once or twice and then we're down.
You don't like that?
I don't know.
I guess
thought
that's
it was
traditional Ghost Recon gameplay. But
mean,
I
it's
don't know.
better
The
than
last
having
one
the enemy
had
be a bullet
that.
sponge. I mean,
Yeah.
Ghost Recon, they're kind of like they're the stealthy. It's a stealthy group.
It's a stealth tactical game, yeah. But I mean,
they go haywire when they need to.
as a tactical game, it doesn't, or as a stealth game, the co-op doesn't work. I mean, it just doesn't feel like it should be a
The
co-op
co-op doesn't
stealth
work?
game. No, it doesn't work. Because me and Brink were trying to play, and we got with Michael. What's his gamer tag again? He changed it. DIY Vapor King or some shit like that. Anyways, we got with him, and we were playing, and we got actually with Johnny Don't, Andrew, and we were playing with both of these guys at different times. And when we were playing with Johnny, we couldn't pass the first mission because I had already beat it once by myself. I had beat it twice with Brink, and I was trying to do it with him, and it would glitch out, and then sometimes it would spawn him ahead of me, and I would be back here, and then. Or like he would get spotted because he would be a little bit more ahead than me, and he would get spotted, and I would be up with my drone tagging people. Next thing you know, I'm getting shot at because somehow they spotted me too. The stealth doesn't work as a co-op game. I don't know, and then it sucks because it takes away all your AI buddies. Like you have 4 in the beginning when you're playing by yourself, and if you even get one co-op partner, that's it. It's just you and him now. You don't have the 4-team advantage or whatever, the 4-man team.
It's just the 2. It doesn't add 2 more people.
No, it doesn't add the AI. It just
That's really
takes
dumb.
them out. Yeah, just like,
That's dumb.
you have 2 real people now? Well, I guess we'll take these other 2 guys out of here. And when it gets really hard, like I said, me and Brink were at that base, and we kept dying and dying and dying. We died like 10 times. We never even beat the mission. Literally, we didn't even beat the mission. We were like, fuck this game. Because then we were like, okay, let's go try a different mission. And we did. And then we were like, no, this game is just not, it's not for us. No,
Hopefully they fix their mistakes before this game comes out.
They're not going to.
No.
This game is done. It's literally done. Like, this game is...
It's a finished game now.
Yeah.
You played what it's going to be like, pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty
You just played a sliver of it.
I think they improved on the driving.
Was
on the
there any
vehicles.
more than the last time it was out?
There was a
Was it the
new
same?
map. No, there was a new map. Because even when you start up the game and, like, some guy, they did, like, some dev video, and the devs were saying, like, oh, yeah, thank you for trying out our beta. This is the original map of the first beta, but now we added a whole new area with harder enemies or whatever. And I was like, fuck that, I don't even want to go over there. I'm going to die as soon as I walk into that place.
Does it just throw you in the game? Do you get to pick the difficulty?
Yeah. I think it was like normal,
Yeah.
red over,
No,
hard.
I don't think it gave you a choice.
No, I never. Now that I think about it, I don't remember like picking something. I think I just started. The
It was
game.
probably just on normal, I would assume.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it probably scales it up or down as you add people to your match or you fucking take them out of the match. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens with this game. I'm not looking forward to it. Kind of. I probably won't play it launch day, and if I ever do buy it, like on a sale, there'll probably be nobody playing it by then, like the Division.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the life cycle for this game is going to be too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I thought the driving was a little better, but I mean, I saw some frame rate glitches, starting off on the beta. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, playing it more.
Are you buying it day one?
I think I am. Well, normally I don't pick them up on day one because I start work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I usually pick it up like on that following Saturday morning. But yeah, I'll buy it on Xbox One so I can play with my friends. So you guys need to pick it up.
No.
Nah.
No.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
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 Oh, sorry, eh, Gunny?
I know I didn't like The Division, but I don't know.
Did you ever pick up The Division?
I did. I played it like day one.
You didn't
So
like
I played it for about 3 weeks, made it to level 20. Then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
This is like The Division, but on a bigger, way bigger scale, like huge scale. It's like they took The Division and put it in the desert and the jungle. It looks like a jungle desert area. And yeah, it's just like way bigger.
I like it because it's co-op. It's not versus like, they don't have like they might have like some kind of Dark Zone thing, but a section later on. But
they'll probably add it or something. Oh, we added this new update with the blah blah blah. I gotta say that the game looks pretty. It's a pretty game. And then definitely the map, it's very big. It's an ambitious game. I was like, wow. When I zoomed out of that map, I was like, I can't believe I'm in this area of the map, and the map is this big. Like, I was like, whoa. That is insane.
And that's only apparently a small piece.
Yeah.
Or no, you could zoom out to the whole map, right?
It was just to the whole
just grayed out.
Yeah, it was pretty big. I mean, yeah, no wonder they have airplanes and boats and all kinds of shit in this game.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. It's just not like there's other things I want to spend my money on right now.
Definitely. And guys, I've also played For Honor this week. I actually beat the campaign.
Yay!
Did you play all 3 factions?
Yeah. So when you start the campaign off, it starts off as the Knights. And it's actually like a story. There's actually a story to this game. So as the Knight, you start off as the Knight, and you fight for like... At first, you join like this lady who was like... She's called... I don't know what the fuck is her name? She has like a weird mythical name. And
I can't remember.
She calls herself War, basically. She's like, I'm War. And then you join her like Legion or whatever, and you basically go and fuck up everybody in your kingdom or whatever. Like, you take back all the castles from everybody, and then you go and attack the Vikings, and you destroy the Vikings. You like take them all out, basically. Then the second campaign starts, like the campaign continues, and it starts off, now you're a Viking that was like one of the few surviving Vikings that was left from all the rampage the Knights did, and now you have to rally up, and you're going to get revenge against the Knights, but then you notice, hey, the Samurai are kind of weak. We outnumber them more than we outnumber the Knights. Let's go attack the Samurai. So then you go and fucking attack the Samurai kingdom, and you destroy their kingdom. And the last mission, you start off in the last mission, or when you start off as a samurai, you start off in the last mission of the Vikings. So as the Vikings, you attack the Imperial Palace, and then when that mission ends, you start off as somebody who's inside the Imperial Palace, and then you start attacking back, and then they continue. The funnest campaign out of all of them had to be, honestly, the Vikings and the Samurais, but I would give it to the Samurais just because they use, like, cool magic and shit. They use, like, fucking smoke grenades and, like, poison traps and, like, all kinds of cool shit. You're like, whoa, like, I never thought the Samurais had shit like this, but I don't know, it was really cool. I liked it, guys. It was a fun campaign. Then at the end, like, you think there's peace, and then shit goes to hell. Like, at the last minute, everybody just starts fighting with each other again, and it's like, there can never be peace. It's a cool story. It's not fucking, like, it's not any, like, fucking, like, very deep story, but it's a good story, like, for, like, that type of game, I guess.
Yeah.
With you beating the game and everything, do you think they'll make another one? Or, I mean, it's kind of, just have this game, but have some DLC added to it in the future.
Well, it seems like they're going to really support the DLC, the multiplayer with the DLC. I don't see them doing any single player DLC because, like I said, the story does end at the end. Like there's like a huge cutscene at the end where like all the main samurai, they're like telling the story of like this, the campaign that you play through. They're telling that story, and then they're kind of like you're playing through it as they're telling the story or whatever. And basically, yeah, like I just see multiplayer content for this. I gotta say, I've played more multiplayer, guys, but the last time I played was with Jonathan, Pinpoint Red, and he, fuck, man, like, we got destroyed. Like, I don't know what happened, and my winning streak got demolished by these 3 matches. We played 3 matches in a row, and literally got
was that the Friday night?
Wrecked.
Jesus.
I don't remember whatever last time I played it, which.
Because I remember you were saying that you played one night and you got destroyed, and I was like, yeah, I did too.
Yeah. Whenever I send you that message, that night was the night that I literally, man, we played 3 matches in a row and we could not fucking win. When we thought we were gonna win, we were close to winning.
Yeah.
Somehow,
it all turned around.
Somehow they fucking like became magically connected with each other and started fucking everybody up, and we even had the lead for a while, and I was like, okay, we're gonna win this one for sure. No, man, it did not happen. Like somehow they fucking rallied back and destroyed us. Like, and like I think they were ganging up on me because they knew I was like the high level guy, because it shows your stats when you start the match. I'm pretty sure their plan of attack was kill Jesus the most and then fuck everybody else up. Because somehow I would attack one guy, and out of nowhere, all his buddies would show up, and they would be all attacking me.
I had the exact same experience.
And I was like,
as soon as you go to touch somebody, you hit them, and their 2 buddies come out of nowhere, just show up, and blah, 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 done.
Literally, they were just killing me like left and right. I was like, I can't even fight these dudes. Like, one of them would tackle me. He would be like one of the big guys. He would tackle me and slam me on the ground. Then the other one would pick me up and break my back. And then the other one would stab me in the fucking back. I was like, damn, I cannot fucking... I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad just thinking about it.
Oh, that would frustrate me. I'd quit playing.
Yeah, that's what I did. I told John, I'm done, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm done. I was like, I'm gonna go watch some Netflix and go shamelessly and fucking go to bed. Fuck this. This is some bullshit. So that was that, guys. I played that.
Got owned.
But I want to say beat the campaign of For Honor, because you do get a lot of coins at the end. Somehow, I beat it. And all of a sudden, I when I started playing the campaign, I had like 300 coins or something. And I started off where the Vikings was at, so I was like already like almost at the end of the game. And all of a sudden, at the end of the game, I had like 2 of the little premium packs to open for free. And I had like 5,000 coins. So that's pretty cool. You get a lot of gear and shit with that, man. It's a lot of coins. It's a lot of packs.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great game.
The other game that I played this week, guys, was that Sunset Overdrive. I don't know what it is.
I saw you playing that.
I saw this game on my hard drive, and I was like, you know what? I never really gave this game the proper chance that it needed for me to play it. I mean, it came out at the time when I was splitting up with my ex-wife, and it was just a bad time. Just literally, like, the worst time for it to... Literally, it came out, like, the week after me and my ex split, so I had it pre-ordered, I was hyped for it, and then it came out and I was just like, whoa, what the fuck, like, fuck this game. This is a bullshit ass game about being happy and killing zombies and shit. Fuck this shit. But I played it this week, and it's a lot of fun. Holy shit, that game is good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to the controls, but it was great.
That game is... It's like Dead Rising 3.
Yep.
But more over the top than Dead Rising 3.
Yeah,
literally.
But just crazy fast.
Yeah.
Fucking combat. That game is a lot of fun, and there's a lot of laughs in that game, man. That game is fucking hilarious.
The fucking story is fucking cheesy as fuck. The guy's always talking shit about video games, or he's talking shit about he's talking shit about Sunset Overdrive as you're playing the game. So you're kind of sitting there like, what the fuck? They're talking shit about their own game.
Yeah. Some of the bosses were great too.
and they'll be talking smack about like Xbox and just dumb shit. Like it's so funny, dude. That game is good. Was weird is that I did I was because they have those TVs playing all over the place in the map, and I actually like I said press Y to watch this, and I pressed Y and like I started watching it, and it was like the guy saying like, oh, we're no longer going to be supporting the game, we thank you for blah 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 for your support and all this shit. I was like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess they started supporting it like last year, like early last year.
They're moved on, I guess.
Yeah, so
it's been out for a while, right? So
yeah, at that point it was out for like
jeez
8 months or something.
That's depressing.
But I mean, the game's finished. It's not like they really need to support anything on it. They're just not going to put out any more DLC for it. They're working on something new, probably.
And that game it's just good, dude. So much fun.
That was Insomniac, right?
Yeah, you just run around and grind on shit, and then those big ass guys come out, and what I do is I freeze them and then I shoot them with the teddy bear gun. Oh man, that shit's so cool, dude. I love that game.
It's a lot of fun, man. I'm glad you got to play it.
One of my favorite things in Sunset Overdrive was, your death animations.
Oh yeah, you come out.
My favorite was where you'd come out of a casket.
Yeah, he comes out of the casket, look like fucking dragon. Yeah,
and then you would continue on playing the game.
That was the one where you'd die in like lava, and you'd put your hand up and like put your thumb up like you were dying like the Terminator in the end of Terminator 2.
That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah,
there's
a bunch of them. Yeah, I've seen the one where every single one that I've seen has not been like the same one. I've seen the one with the UFO. I've seen the casket one. I've seen the one where you crawl out of the TV like the Ring or whatever. There's a bunch of cool ones on there. That game is so much fun. If you haven't tried Sunset Overdrive, I am sure as hell you can probably find it really, really cheap right now.
It was free at one point, I think.
Was it? Was it a Games with Gold?
Probably. They gave it away for Games with Gold, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yep. Damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, but if you have it in your hard drive and you hadn't tried it for some reason like me, just fucking throw it in, dude, and like
go do it.
If you have an itch to kill zombies, these are not zombies; they're like monsters or whatever, and they do chase you around like monsters. But it's so easy. It's so easy to kill them.
Monsters.
Yeah, it's so easy to kill them.
They drink the energy drink.
Yeah.
And then everything in that game it's good, man. And there's no complaints about that. Like, holy shit, that game is fun.
This was like my thing about people saying, sorry to go off on a tangent here, but you kind of just made me think about it. PS4 has all these great exclusives. They are the kings. They are so amazing. We are sheep. We will follow the PS4. And like, Microsoft's been putting out games. Like they put out all these games. They put out Sunset Overdrive. They put out Quantum Break. They put out all these exclusive games, and no one fucking, you know what I mean? No one says anything until Sony has a couple of games in a row where they're actually finally releasing some games. And now all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, look at all the exclusives on Sony. You know, where were they for the first 3 fucking years? Anyway, sorry, Jesus. Did you play anything else?
Jeez.
No, we'll talk more about that exclusive stuff later. Because Brink's post in the Facebook group made people go off. And what else did I play this week?
Is that it?
No, I also tried The Force Unleashed. I see it on somebody's list here. Eric's. I tried that game too, Eric.
Yeah. That was my first time playing that game.
Same here. I never tried it when it came out like 10 years ago.
It's kind of, I don't know what, it's just weird to me.
What do you mean it's weird? I thought
cool.
It's a cool game. It's a cool. I mean, if they made that game now on like the Xbox One or PS4, it would be cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with how
good back then, man.
How hyped Star Wars is right now and everything, it would be cool as fuck.
Yeah, especially if someone's never played it before, it's an experience. It's a good game.
Games with gold, right? Like, I mean, you get to be a Sith Lord and fucking run around, kill people and shit, kill everybody. It's your mission.
Yeah, it's definitely that first when you first load it up, you play as Darth Vader.
Yeah, that part is so cool.
I noticed wrecking stuff.
I noticed how slow Darth Vader is. Though. I was like, I kept wanting to run. I was like, can this dude run?
Yeah.
He doesn't have to move fast.
I was like, can this dude run?
Right? Like,
I'm surprised he can even
get
jump.
Out of my way.
Yeah, he just like walks. He walks
them.
like Michael Myers through there, just killing like 1,000 Wookiees.
Totally.
Like
choking people.
Yeah,
with his
choking people
force
and
throwing them
fucking.
all over the place.
No one can defeat him at all, and he's just like.
I was trying to
walking
do
through
the lightning. I was trying to do that, but it wasn't. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you could only do the force push and the choking
Yeah.
and.
Yeah, I did a lot of.
There was a pretty
force
cool
pushing on
move that I figured out. You pick up like the Last Jedi you're fighting in that first mission. You pick him up, and if you press Y or X or something, you throw your lightsaber at him, and it's on, and it stabs him in the air, and it holds him in the air with the lightsaber, like stabbing him in the gut, and then you pull it out really quick. That shit was cool. Yeah, that game would be fun. I don't know what the fuck. Why I didn't play it 10 years ago, but. It is dated. The graphics are pretty, yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even the controls, even the controls are like, whoa. The fucking pause menu. I was like, who made this pause menu? This is like the worst pause menu.
Dated.
It looks like the fucking
I never played
70s. Just try it out, Gunny.
You should play it, Gunny.
Just play that first mission.
Free.
You get to
I
play
played
as
some of the
Darth
older
Vader.
ones on PC back in the day.
That one's
Knights
good.
of the Republic.
The second one wasn't bad either. It wasn't as good, but I liked it.
I was
thought it
thinking
a
there
fun-
was. I was thinking there was a second one. I was like, but didn't
Yeah.
they cancel it? But that was the other game they canceled. Right? Was it Star Wars 13?
Star Wars
13?
13, yeah.
It was reported. It was supposed to be about Boba Fett, but that was never confirmed.
I don't know if I want a Boba Fett game. I kind of want to. Jedis are cool, man. Especially bad Jedis. The Sith are fucking cool as shit.
That Star Wars 1313 game though looked freaking
Oh,
sweet.
fuck, that looked amazing.
Yeah.
They maybe that's what what's their game? What's their face? Who's the one that made Titanfall? Respawn.
Yeah.
Maybe they're working on something similar because they're working on a Star
I mean, they
Wars game.
could.
But
Yeah, they could be.
my idea is that they're probably working on some bullshit Battlefront type game that it's like a multiplayer game. Some
Well, there is
shit like
there is
that.
going to be a
Single player.
Battlefront 2.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's them working on it, right? I think is it
I
DICE
don't
again?
know. Probably that and Frostbite. That's just an
Oh, so you
engine,
think
though,
Respawn's
right?
might be doing like a single player experience?
Yeah, they announced at E3 last year that they're doing like a bunch of Star Wars games.
Nice.
So
All right, guys. But besides that, yeah, I haven't played nothing else. So, Eric, what else have you been playing besides the Star Wars Force Unleashed?
just Gears of War 4 and Siege. Today though, I played a video game with my wife. That was fun.
Whoa!
I know.
Whoa.
It is. Whoa. We played Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Okay, I like that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it was fun.
Jesus, have you played any more of it?
I haven't. I need to get with my kid again, and we need to play that because fuck, that game is fun.
It gets hard, man.
Yeah, that's why I gotta be frustrating. This ain't Minecraft, Dad. Turn this shit off.
How far did you get, Eric?
We played the tutorial and
Yeah.
that's it really. We didn't play much of it because I don't know why, but she liked it. She wants to play more of it, and I liked it. So as long as I get to play video games with her, and she plays, so I'm happy.
For I don't know. I would say that almost to get somebody to play video games with you would be just start with games like the Telltale games and shit like that to like get them to like show them like, hey, look, video games are not just fucking Mario jumping on bricks anymore. There's fucking stories to these things, you know, like.
Well, I mean, she used to play Crash Bandicoot. Like that's her favorite game series.
Get her that remastered shit coming out, dude.
Yeah, no, I plan on doing that because they said after it comes out for PlayStation, they're going to release it on Xbox.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, if that holds true, I will get it for her and let her play it. But nothing really. Like I said, Star Wars Force Unleashed, already talked about it. That's it, really. I've been in a funk. I haven't really been wanting to play video games lately.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. They were just like, oh man. And then what I hate is that I tell myself I don't have any video games to play, yet I look at all my tiles and I have like fucking 80 video games that I've never finished. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with me, man? Like, I have no games to play. Then I open up my Xbox and I go to like my games and apps, and I go to my games, and I'm just like, I don't have no games. There's like a bunch of games on the list.
283 games.
Yeah.
I don't have any games.
I gotta beat this game. Oh, I gotta beat this.
Yeah, like
game.
I gotta beat
it,
this one. Yeah, I gotta go back to that one sometime. Yeah, I'm never gonna go back to that one.
It started with me because I was having a rough 2 days with Gears of War online, and I was just getting destroyed. And I was just like, I don't want to play anymore. And that's when it all started. Sad.
Yeah, it's like when you go into your games and you look at them and you're like, well, I'd have to restart this game because I'd have to learn the controls again.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
With Witcher 3 multiple times.
Yeah, I think I'd have to. I think I went into The Witcher like twice. Had to restart it.
So what have you been playing, Gunny?
I didn't play much this week. I worked a ton of overtime, so besides the Ghost Recon Wildlands beta, the only thing I played was Rainbow Six Siege. And yeah, I didn't have a similar experience to Jesus, but I think I played Monday for a couple hours and just joined some randoms and they were doing team kills. So I'm like, fuck it, I would quit the match and then try and join another one. But that was pretty boring without, especially when people don't use mics.
Mm-hmm.
That just sucks.
You don't want people.
It's best to get on with
mics.
your friends.
You don't want people to
Makes
use
a whole
mics.
lot better experience.
They hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but I did want to mention. If I didn't mention it last week, I bought the Turtle Beach headphones.
Yeah, you didn't talk about this. So tell me, Gunny, you went and you spent like $800 on some Turtle Beach headphones.
You did not spend that much money. Get the heck out of here.
Tell me, how pro do you feel right now when you're wearing those? How elite?
I feel like a real elite, man. I bought the
You feel super elite?
so for the headphones, the Elite headphones, and the amp mixer, which is a new experience for me.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I worked on this thing for hours on Sunday trying to get it to.
So what can you tweak with that it makes? Can you like tweak every little noise? Like, I'm gonna make the footsteps a little bit louder, make the voices shut the fuck up, turn up the gun sounds. I want the gun clicks. I want to hear the gun clicks. Yeah. You hear everything?
So it doesn't have, it doesn't have anything like bass or treble or anything like that. But one of the things it does have is it's supposed to play in stereo, like a 7.1.
Yeah, so it's like a virtual
surround sound.
It's a virtual 7.1, right? It's not like a true 7.1.
Yeah, it's virtual. But that took me forever to tweak that on the PC.
Because Triton, I remember, I don't know if they make do they still make headsets? Triton headsets?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Remember back in the day they had some pretty cool ones, but they actually
they used to be the big ones.
The reason they were so big, guys, was because they actually had like 4 or 5 speakers in each ear cup. So they had like one on the top right, one on the top left, one on the bottom, one in the middle, one on the bottom. One. So you would hear like the sound coming out of the top speaker on the right or the top left or the top right. It was really weird the way they had that. And they were technically, supposedly, like true surround sound, while Turtle Beach headphones, being just that one big speaker on each cup, was like a virtual surround sound, which didn't sound as good, supposedly. But I don't know.
Yeah, like the big ones right now are Astros and Turtle Beach. HyperX. I haven't tried the HyperX headset yet, but I know some of the pros use them.
The problem with the headsets today is I feel like there's too many. The market got saturated as soon as the Xbox One and the PS4 came out. I feel like Turtle Beach. I mean, Turtle Beach was always doing them, right? But like, what's that other one company? Skull Candy came out and did some. That other company.
Did they really?
Yeah, that other company made some. That what is those ones called? Like the EXO. What's that company called, dude? They look like Triton headsets. They're kind of squarish, but they had like the little mic that was like on the headset, like it barely stuck out like a quarter inch. What the fuck were they called? Everybody was buying those when they first came out.
Yeah, I remember Skull Candy.
There was Skull Candies. There was the other ones. I don't know. They're not really popular anymore. But everybody was buying these when the Xbox One came out. And I feel like the market just got saturated, dude. I don't. If I wanted a headphone, I don't know what I would get.
Were you thinking of Triton?
No, we already talked about.
They look like Triton, Ryan, but they were like different. They just had like a little mic that came out like it wasn't a boom mic or nothing. I forget what the fuck they were called.
Eric, did you ever look at those Sensodyne, or I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly?
Sennheiser.
Yeah, those look super expensive.
Mm-hmm. They are. They're high end.
But those are like high end, like fucking. Yeah.
Well, you can get cheap ones. You know what I mean? They sell cheap ones as well. But if you go to a high end store, you'll get like, you know, your Sennheiser, your Boss, your high end Boss, and shit.
Mm-hmm. No, I have that headset, Gunny.
Yeah, that's
Pros.
why I bought it, because you had recommended those.
Oh no, I like them a lot. They sound great. They feel comfortable.
There's a lot of them.
The only problem I have with that headset is I feel like the mic, when you have it plugged in on the side, and it feels loose when you move it. Like it doesn't stay upright. Like when you have it up on your face and then you lift it up, put it up on the side, it doesn't sit there. It kind of falls back a little bit. But
flops.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm constantly having to adjust it to get it closer to my mouth because it will fall down.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna get the jack will get worn out for me because I keep unplugging it and plugging it in. So, but other than that,
the cool thing about Turtle Beach, you can usually find replacement parts for all their headsets, like everything.
Oh yeah, and then most of the time too, they come with like a 2-year warranty.
Yeah,
and it does have to.
My only problem with that headset, I looked into them too, is up here the fucking price. Holy shit!
So which one did you get? Because I'm looking at Turtle Beach headsets right now on Amazon. What are they called?
The Elite Pro.
They're black and orange.
Yeah, Elite Pro.
So with that,
they're probably about
the mixer. I think it was close to $300. I think for both.
Yeah.
Turtle Beach Elite Pro Tournament Gaming Headset, $199.99. So you paid
$200.
a pretty penny for these fucking headsets.
Yeah, but I think he got them on sale.
$350.
I think he got it when it was on sale.
Oh yeah, it was.
Mix amp were both on sale.
Yeah, because
$169.
So I'm looking.
Here, Jesus,
I'm looking right now
just
at
the headset.
TAC. I'm looking at the whole bundle right now for like the mix amp and everything. It's $370.
Yeah. I got it when it was a little bit cheaper than that, but I like it because I can use the same headset for both.
If you have an Astro mix amp,
it
still works because I use my Astro mix amp with the headset and it works just fine.
How much are they in Canada, Ryan? Just the headset?
The headset alone was $299 up here.
Yeah, I'm looking at Astro. The Astro with the mix amp comes with the mix amp for $229.
Yeah,
that's way cheaper. And isn't it Astro better?
I don't think they are. I think the Turtle Beaches are better. I think it has better.
Whoa! Shots fired. Turtle Beaches are better.
No, I think. I mean, Astros have good sound too. I just think Turtle Beach is just a little bit better.
Really?
We should do a GoFundMe for you, Ryan, so you can get the Turtle Beach headset.
The headset. Yeah, here it is right here. Okay, so Canadian at Best Buy, it's $299 for the headset and $249 for the mix amp.
Whoa!
So that's $300, $400.
Why don't you just see if someone will get it for you? You can pay him the money.
What?
Wow.
What? When you do exchange and shipping, it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah,
Eric.
Yeah. It's the Canadian dollar. It's not that it's really cheaper, like, because it's not dollar, right? I think we're like 74 cents to every dollar, you guys. I think it's something like that right now. I don't know what the exchange is, but
what if you had someone in the States help you, like you paid the American price for the headset, and
right?
Then
but I still have to pay to exchange my money to American in order to do that.
You can't just set up a PayPal and pay them with PayPal?
I can, but I'm going to pay them in Canadian dollars.
This headset looks nice, though. I'm looking at the pictures.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice headset.
It looks nice.
And I like it with the mix amp.
It has big cups. The big cups that go over your ear.
It's comfortable.
Jesus
I can
likes
play
this
it on.
big cup.
Yeah, big cups.
Likes me a big cup too.
So wait, Gunny, wait. I'm looking at this headset. So does it plug to to the optical port of your Xbox One?
Yes, and then there's a second optical port which I have plugged into my PC. So it's a simple switch of a button in the back that I can switch it from PC to Xbox or vice versa.
Yeah,
that's
what's
pretty
good
cool.
with that headset is like it works for all systems. It's not just specific system. So he can play
So it'll work with
his
PS4.
Xbox, his PC, his
Well,
PlayStation.
it won't work with the new PS4 Slim because the PS4 Slim doesn't have an optical.
Oh, doesn't have a optical port. That's right.
Can't believe they took that out of the system. That is the dumbest fucking thing. they
But
could have
you
done.
can have, there is up to like 4 devices, so you can have 2 optical devices and then 2 auxiliary. So, and it's even labeled in the back, like, okay, one will go to the Xbox One, and just a regular aux cable can go to your Xbox 360, PS4, so on and so on. So there's 4 switches in the back. But currently I just have 2 hooked up, one for the Xbox, one for the PC.
Now you just got to get a Nintendo Switch and see if it works with that.
Yeah. It's got the memory.
All right, guys. What else? What else, Gunny?
That's it for me.
Oh, what about you, Canadian? So you played some cool games this week. I want you to leave.
I did.
I want you to leave the coolest one for the
Yeah,
next
I'll
couple
save-
questions.
I'll save the coolest one for last. I mean, most people know what I played, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I did play For Honor. I'm just a couple missions into the Samurai campaign, so I'm like the second set of campaigns I'm going through. So that's where I'm at right now with that. But again, frustrated with the multiplayer. Haven't touched it since. I've also still been playing Vertical Drop Heroes. That game is awesome. It gets so hard too. It gets so hard. But it's still a lot of fun. I know a friend of mine, Harlan, he bought it too, and he's loving it as well. So if you're looking for like a little indie game just to waste some time on, Vertical Drop Heroes is a blast. And then I've been like sick. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. I've been sick all week. So I played a lot of Fallout Shelter because it was like the only thing I could stand to like sit here and play. I could barely even lift my arms. I was just fucking dead. And
Got
then
the norovirus.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what I got,
Canadian virus.
but I don't like it. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's costing me money. Anyways, so a little bird came by and dropped a video game off at my house, and it was Horizon Zero Dawn. Guys, this game's great. Like, it's really good. Super stealthy. You really don't want to get noticed because these robots just fucking tear you to shreds. But it's cool. Like, it gives me a bit of a Tomb Raider meets Far Cry Primal kind of vibe. It's got the maps, your big huge map with a billion checkpoints all over it with all the missions you got to go do. So that's what makes it feel like Far Cry, because when you get into a Far Cry game and you look at the map and you're like just overwhelmed with all the shit you have to do. This game's very much like that. And like when you start getting into some of these little towns, I guess you would call them, there's always more missions, side missions to pick up, like tons of stuff. You're always running around collecting resources and stuff because you need berries to heal with, and you need to collect sticks so you can make arrows, and you need to collect steel shards and stuff like that. And then there's always weapons and new weapons at the merchants and new armor and new potions and stuff. And so far, I just got one of the new bows because I've been playing the whole time with the original stuff that I got in the beginning of the game, and I never really bought any more weapons or armor because I was like, I'm just gonna wait and buy them later when I'm higher level. And so I haven't really tried out that stuff. I just got to a point in the game where I was like, I think I need to upgrade stuff because I'm having issues with some of these missions that I'm trying to go into. But it's a lot of fun, guys. It's great. I can't wait for you guys to play it and tell me what you think of it. I've been enjoying it. I know Imes is saying that he's going to pick it up, and we're supposed to be having him on as a special guest next week. So we'll talk more about it then too. But hey, do you guys have any questions? Shoot me some questions. What do you want to know about Horizon Zero Dawn?
How pretty is Horizon Zero Dawn?
It's pretty good looking. I'm playing on a 4K TV, but I'm playing on an original PlayStation 4. Not an original PlayStation. That would be weird. So it looks great. Like, game looks good, but there are some points, and maybe this will get fixed because it's pre-release. So I don't know. Maybe there's a day one patch.
Yeah.
But it gets a little glitchy sometimes, especially between cutscenes. Things kind of jump weird. But like it's really stuff that I think will get ironed out. If not on day one, eventually, like they're gonna iron it out. And it's not so much that you're really gonna be bothered by it. It's not like, oh my god, that's so horrendous or anything like that. But you can pick apart little things. You know what I mean? Just little tiny things here and there. Like some stuff, the water, that little stream that I did. I walked past a river for the first time, and when I walked past it, I turned around and looked back at the water, and I was like, that looks bad. Like, it just doesn't look great. I don't know, maybe that looks better on the pro version of the game, but on the regular PS4, the textures looked a little They weren't great.
Water physics.
Again, it's like, it's not bad, but it's just one of those things you'll notice if you're trying to pick a game apart. You know what I mean? If you're trying to look for something, you'll notice little things like that here and there. But for the most part, it's gorgeous. And like, the one thing I don't like, it looks bad when the sun starts to set because everything turns red and it gets really hard to see. Mm-hmm. It's, I don't know, just little things like that. Like, it was like, hey, maybe that was a bad choice, you know what I mean? Having everything go that color because you can't see fucking things coming at you and you get attacked sometimes, and I don't know. But it's not like that happens all the time. It's just when the sun is setting. It was cool though. Like, yes, it has a pretty cool story. And it's like it hits you with the feels a few times here and there. It definitely hits you with the feels. You get the sniffles just like that. Just like you're watching it and you're like, oh, because you kind of start. I don't know how much I want to say.
Don't say that.
No spoilers.
I mean,
one of the things I really like
this
about
is something that was in the video that I already posted.
Okay,
but you start off as a little kid, right? Like, and this guy is bringing you up. So you were outcasted from this tribe, and you and this other guy that was an outcast, he took you in as a little kid and kind of brought you up. So he's your father figure. And a lot of stuff happens in the beginning between her and that guy. And then eventually you grow up and you're off on your own, kind of doing your thing. And that's kind of where the game really starts to take off and open up. One of the coolest moments, I'm just kind of wandering around the open world, collecting some resources because I needed to get some healing, some berries to heal with. And all of a sudden, I see this big, huge fucking dinosaur robot thing walking towards me. And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? And the ground shakes and fucking like, I had it cranked up so like the bass was like... My actual couch was shaking because I got the sub behind my couch. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this thing? So I ran around and I found a building and I ran up on top of the building and I went across a couple of zip lines and I booked it. I looked over, I saw he was coming around the corner and I just booked it and jumped. Whoop! Grabbed onto him. I had to climb up to the top of his neck and then stick my spear in its head. And that's like climbing a tower in Far Cry. It opens up like all the treasures and stuff on the map. And then that guy won't like attack you anymore because you've taken control of him. It's pretty neat. Like there's other, like you can take control of certain robots, the smaller ones, and it's cool when you're getting swarmed. If you can get a couple of those guys on your team, they all of a sudden start attacking everything else and killing it. But like be prepared to dodge, because holy shit, if you don't dodge, you just get destroyed. These robots are vicious. Like once they find you, especially in a pack, if they find you in a pack, run. Just fucking run as fast as you can away from these goddamn things. I don't know, man. I'm enjoying firing off a bow, and it's not really like shooting, and there's melee as well, and you will use it. It's actually pretty handy. But for the most part, you're like sneaking around and hiding in bushes and jumping out and stealth attacking people. There's the whole push down on the D-pad, and you'll like whistle so they hear you and come walking over to the bush you're in. So you stealth them, and then you're kind of moving along. And you really gotta do that, because a lot of the places that you're going into, there's just swarms of enemies everywhere. So you go in, and you got to kind of make sure you pick them off one by one. And if you pick off the wrong guy, you're going to get swarmed, and it's all over, and you're starting all over again, right from the beginning of killing all those guys all over again. There's been a couple of times where I've made it to the last like 2 or 3 guys, and I just got spotted and swarmed. And that was it.
Kind of like Far Cry, yeah.
Yeah. It's very similar to that. Far Cry Primal, like it's a much nicer looking version. Not that Far Cry Primal is really a bad looking game, but yeah. You guys, any more questions? You guys want to know anything else?
No, I'll have more.
No, I'll wait for next week when
yes.
I am coming.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's I just pick it up, man. It's worth it. If you got a PlayStation 4, check it out. It's a pretty good game.
I heard that the Pro system, the PlayStation 4 Pro, that it has a setting on there where you can make it 1080p but a higher frame rate on 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make it, I guess, 60 frames a second instead of 30, which is what it is standard. So there's that. If you have the Pro version, you might want higher frame rates. You might not. I don't know.
All right, and that's all I played this week, guys.
But guys, moving on now, we got some fucking news for you, and here it is. It's time for some news.
Horrible Gamers News.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so this is weird right here. A YouTuber going by the name Vexel uploaded a video tutorial showing what he claims to be a step-by-step guide to playing Doom on the console screen of a Porsche 911. So it would be cool to play this game, on a Porsche, whatever, on the screen of the fucking
Would it though?
car. But this takes it a whole another level. So how you control the game and how you play it.
Oh, God,
you
I'm watching this now.
play it with the steering wheel. So you control it with the car shifter, the horn, the accelerator, and the steering wheel at the same time. That's the controls for the game.
This just sounds dangerous. This sounds very
This is insane.
dangerous.
So as you're driving the car, you turn the characters around, you honk the horn, and you press the gas, and you shoot the guns, and
You're honking the horn to shoot and pushing the gas to go forward, I'm assuming?
maybe
Oh my god.
and the accelerator may maybe reload. I don't know.
Maybe the brake, give the clutch, maybe? Reload?
It is fucking insane, dudes.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah,
I'm watching
fun.
the little.
At first,
the
when
little
I saw the
kid-
video, I thought it was just, oh, okay, it's like a screensaver that you put on your car and maybe it reacts to your movements.
No,
Dude,
But no, you
really-
actually play this game.
You're playing the
You
game
shoot,
as you're
pushing the
driving.
That's fucking stupid.
Just a heads up, people. If you crash your fucking Porsche because you're deciding to play a fucking
You're a
game
fucking
as
idiot.
you're driving, you're fucking stupid. You deserve to not have that car anymore because you're a fucking. Oh, you're so stupid. That is the most crazy thing I've ever seen. Holy shit, that is crazy.
And he's playing on this little tiny screen.
Yeah, it's like a tiny. Like, how can you
So
watch
have
the
to, like,
road?
watch this and try to freaking.
The screen isn't even like by the windshield either. It's like down in the middle of the console,
Yeah.
at the bottom. Like,
This is how the guy's gonna die. He's right here.
he's gonna be making
Trying
a
to play-
YouTube video and fucking.
He's gonna be on the highway trying to play Doom and Twitch stream it while he's doing it.
Twitch stream it. Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
die. We're gonna see this guy dead in the news.
Wow, man, yeah, it's insane.
That's hilarious. I like his little monkey hanging from his mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know how he. Oh, he must have money to be able to have like that.
You need to
Porsche.
call him and get him on the show and ask him questions.
Like, has he crashed his car yet?
Like,
So
how are you, bro?
it says here.
It's a stick shift.
Doom.
It's a stick shift.
Yeah, you control it with the stick shift too, bro. What do
gosh.
you think? He says Doom. Well, it says here that Doom can be played on multiple devices, guys. If you didn't know, you can play it on a printer, on an ATM machine, on a calculator, on the Apple Touch Bar, on the Macs, on the new iMacs, and many other devices. So yeah, so this guy decided to make it on his car now and make it an extra step more dangerous by
And can
having
we
you control
seriously,
it.
please have this guy on the show?
Yeah.
We need to figure out-
Reach out to him, Jesus.
we need to reach out to him and ask him to come on the show to tell us how he
Vexel.
drives around. I'm going to message him. I'm going to find him on YouTube and message him. Guys, got more news. Sad news. Speaking of Twitch streamer dying, this Twitch streamer died during a 24-hour marathon. He apparently was fucking... How long was he into his marathon here? Let's see here.
22 hours, I
22 hours into his streaming live for a charity event. And
I heard about
he,
this.
He walked away and never came back. And the police went and go kick down his door because somebody swatted him. And they were like, oh no, he's dead. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So people watched him die.
No, nobody watched him
No,
die. He walked away.
He walked away from the stream and it happened.
Did they say what he died from?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
Probably a
Because I know a friend of his was trying to reach him on Discord, and it was one of the detectives that responded to his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't pinned down why he died.
Do you think it's just a blood clot? Because you can get those from just sitting down for so long.
Possible. Well, that's the thing. When your blood clots, and then when you stand up and walk away, your bloodstream pushes it through your system, and that's how you die when it gets to your heart, man.
It's scary. It's scary.
Yep.
But yeah, he died. Yeah, guys. So be careful when you're doing Twitch streams and
crazy.
shit. Because I know.
Always stand up, man. Always stand up. Every once in a while, like once an hour, stand up, move
It
around.
doesn't take
Yeah.
long. I mean, walk
No,
around.
it's for
do
like a couple
fucking
of seconds.
Jumping jack. 2 jumping jacks an hour. Keep you alive.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Here, we got more news. Nintendo, in the world of Nintendo news. Guys, Nintendo is now embracing esports.
Oh God.
Yay!
God help us.
Well, don't they already do that with Super Mario Bros?
No,
Yeah, what
Smash
is
Bros.
that?
Super Mario Bros. On Smash Bros. Yeah.
That's
But not with Splatoon. Splatoon 2 will have esports capabilities as well as that game ARMS.
Oh God.
ARMS will have esports capabilities too. Yeah,
Whatever.
ARMS is not going to take off as an esport, I don't think, man.
1-2 Switch will.
1, 2, switch.
1, 2, switch.
It'll be huge.
It'll be huge.
Huge. Right now, it's gonna be.
They'll all
huge.
love it.
It's gonna be real huge. Nintendo's gonna be in esports. We're gonna play games. It's gonna be huge.
You're gonna have to pay us to watch it.
Guys,
No one knows esports like me.
the best at esports. The best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best at esports. Nobody knows it
You're
better than
fired.
me.
You're fired.
Guys, Nintendo of America's co-founder, Alan Stone, has passed away. He was 71 years old. He died from cancer on February 17th.
Gosh, this
He
news is depressing.
co-founded Nintendo of North America, or Nintendo of America, in 1981, which helped bring Nintendo to the United States, obviously. 71 years old, man.
Wow.
Not bad. Yeah.
No, you could say you lived a life if you lived 71 years.
Yeah, 71 years. You think about it, pretty long, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's
brought
not the longest, but... What's up, Gunny?
I was gonna say he brought in one of the first console games I've ever played, and that was Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. That was
Gosh, what I can't think of what console I played that on, but it
actually,
was
that's probably the first console game I've ever played on the Nintendo or Super Nintendo.
first one I've ever seen.
Probably the first one I've owned was a Super Nintendo, was the Donkey Kong Country one.
I mean, besides Pong, but
Donkey Kong Country was the shit, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
I've
Gunny,
never
come
heard of
on.
Radar
Like,
Scope.
there was games long before that you must have played. Well, no, maybe... Or you're talking original Donkey Kong, right? Like...
Original, yeah.
Yeah. Like you're hopping over barrels and picking up hammers.
Yeah, I think that was on the Atari.
Yep.
I didn't own it, but a friend of mine had it. We'd go over there and watch and play. There'd be like 10 of us in the little room. A lot of fun. Good times.
Yeah. Guys, I have
Peace,
some news
Alan.
for you. Video game barbershop. Yeah. Barbershop called
What?
Speedy's Barbershop. You play video games and shit
Well, they cut your hair?
while they cut your hair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kathy, we're starting a new business.
It's actually an arcade. Wait, hold on. This is actually.
Cut hair while people play video games.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Do they have arcade machines and shit too? It's not
I would
bad.
assume that you'd get like a controller and it'd just be... You'd have the controller underneath the thing and you
Yeah,
just sit
that'd
there
be
and
cool,
play video
dude.
games.
I want to do that. I want to play.
We're doing it!
We're doing it. Oh man.
She's a stylist. If you didn't know, she actually cuts hair for a living.
Yeah. So, guys, you know what? Fuck the news. We don't have that much news anymore. Guys, so I want to real quick to you guys about something that Brink brought up on the group. It was an article. We're going to talk about it because we're going to get into an argument here. I want to argue with you guys for a bit.
God, here we go.
He basically says, the Scorpio is going to be not enough for him. He says that the promise or the premise of a new system, the premise of a new system, is not enough to keep him excited to be an Xbox gamer. He says Crackdown 3 and Sea of Thieves just doesn't cut it with Sony's lineup. Sony's lineup. What does Sony have this? They have a bunch of games coming out this year, right? Like Horizon Zero Dawn. They had the other game.
Yeah.
That other game.
Another game, and then some other
Something
game
else.
that came out already, and then maybe one other game that's supposed to come out, but will probably get delayed and won't come out for the next 10 years.
God of War comes out this year.
Is that this year or next year?
I believe that's holiday this year.
It was supposed to be last year.
That's gonna be sweet.
But, guys, so this article, it was basically a bunch of people arguing on here about who or what system, it's better at exclusives, and it's really weird. So Jeffrey Rittner, he commented on there. He says, I have a PS4. I never play it. I play more backwards compatible games than PS4 games. I hate the PlayStation interface, and they may have the better games, but the interface in my experience isn't worth it. If I'm switching to PS4, I'll be moving. If I'm switching to the PS4, I'll be moving full time to Steam. I don't feel like I was missing anything on the PC when I just had consoles. Now I'm ready to dump consoles altogether and move to the PC master race. But the Xbox has such a good interface. Is it made an Xbox One app so I could play Xbox and 360 games? I'd sell all my consoles tomorrow.
Yeah, could you imagine if the Xbox app would play all of your content that you own?
Yeah, that'd be
through
cool.
Microsoft.
But I mean,
on your PC, that would be fucking awesome.
It'd be cool, but
it would
then
kill.
again,
it would kill Microsoft as a console.
Yeah, it would kill them as a console maker. I don't know. Could they afford to do that? I don't know. Maybe
you got to think though. People still got to buy a $1,200 PC in order to run these games at full tilt, anyways.
Right.
Minimum. So.
Yes.
Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Maybe it won't kill them. Maybe it'll only make them stronger. Who knows?
My argument.
I like to play anywhere.
Yeah, play anywhere is a thing too. That's, I don't know how smart of a move it is for Microsoft to keep them selling systems. Guys, my argument was, Sony. Everybody said last year that Sony won E3, which I don't know how they did. I mean, every game they showed.
I'd get the fanboys. The fanboy
They
will say,
released nothing.
It was like Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god! Final Fantasy VII is the best game ever, and it's going to come out on PlayStation 4. Yeah,
well, PlayStation, they brought you these games that are going to come out the next year. Like, this is what you get to look forward to. And so, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Days Gone, whatever other.
Where's Days Gone?
Yeah, that game isn't coming out. That's going to come out like fucking next year or the year after, even if that. I just don't see how people are saying that, PlayStation 1 E3, and everybody's excited for their exclusives, but I'm not. I don't like their exclusives, honestly. The exclusives that I like are literally Naughty Dog exclusives. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I don't like the fucking Yakuzas, the fucking bullshit fucking Final Fantasy crap, or what's the other one called that they're coming out with that they make people pay for it? The fuck was it called? The one that they had the Kickstarter for. Everybody was like freaking out.
Shenmue.
Yeah.
Oh, Shenmue.
They're making Shenmue fucking whatever.
Yes.
And it's like, well, yeah, we're making this, but you need to pay us first for us to start making it, and then you need to pay us when we finish the game. It's like,
that was so shitty. I can't believe that Sony, that's how they won E3, because they, because those people came up on stage
because they made people fucking pay
and said, "Oh, we're gonna redo Shenmue, whatever."
But you have to pay us to do it. It's not like, oh, Sony paid us to do this for you guys, and we're gonna do it. It's like, no, we could do this, but if you guys give us the money to do it, if you guys don't give us the money, then this isn't happening.
Yeah, Sony fans were going crazy over that.
And then people were going crazy. It's like, really? You're going crazy because you have to fund a video game?
An old one?
Yeah. So there's that.
The new version.
Well, the new one of it, yeah. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not... Sony exclusives don't excite me as much as the Xbox exclusives do. And yeah, Sea of Thieves may not be the greatest game coming out, but I mean, it's something new. It's something that...
Yeah, you don't know that. Nobody knows that yet.
Yeah, nobody knows if it's going to be a bad game, or just because it looks cartoony, it's going to be a bad game. It's just, it looks cartoony.
I think people are saying it's going to be a bad game because, I mean, you have to... you have to get people to come play with you. Like Evolve, it failed because you couldn't get your friends to come play. You played with random strangers, and it was difficult to play with them.
I feel like that's a lot of games these days. Look at Ghost Recon.
Yeah, but Eric, there's games that do pull that off. Look at World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is a game where you need to gather your friends together and have a guild and go and do stuff. There's gonna be ways to do it. They're gonna find a way to match make, and you know what I mean. You just got to find the people that you like playing with that play the game.
Right.
I don't see how that's any different from any other game. You know, like Halo or fucking Gears of War or whatever. You just play it, right?
Yeah. So there's that. I mean, and then fucking what I said was, I feel like Xbox focuses more on multiplayer gaming, more on bringing you to game with your friends. This is the reason I play mostly on Xbox, is because everybody I game with has an Xbox. And it's really hard to switch. Honestly, it is. It's hard to like go from Xbox to PlayStation to Xbox. The PlayStation, I fucking turn that shit on when I want to play exclusives, and that's it. Literally, like, that's
Same
it.
here.
That's it. Like,
and that's the only reason my PlayStation turned on. By the way,
which didn't
speaking
work,
of my
right?
PlayStation turning on,
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was a kerfuffle, and I had to do the Xbox solution of pulling my fucking power cord out and plugging it back in for it to work again. So what for some reason my controllers would not connect, no matter what I did, even if they were plugged into the system. The controllers wouldn't connect, and that stupid blue screen that says push the PS button on your controller, it was just stuck there. I couldn't do anything. So eventually, after, you know, and of course I'm pissed off at this point in time because I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Like I got it in my hands and my PlayStation will not fucking start. I was fucking fuming. So finally pulled the plug on it and it started working again. But that's just goes to show that, like, don't tell me that Sony doesn't have the same problems. They do.
They all do, man.
You know what I mean? Like, don't sit there and tell me and put the fucking PS4 up on a goddamn throne, because it's not a perfect machine.
It's not.
It's not. You know?
With that being said, also, Rob Maynard, he was saying he left Xbox because Sony had a better E3 a year ago. Yes, Xbox interface is better than PlayStation 4's, but honestly, if I'm buying a system, it's for the games, not the interfaces. Yeah, but what games are on PlayStation? That was my question. My question was, what the fuck has Sony made that is interesting? And I mean, I guess he has a point. So he went here and he said, I guess they released Yakuza 0, or they're going to release it this year. Horizon Zero Dawn, Batman VR, Star Wars X-Wing VR, Resident Evil 7, which wasn't exclusive, but whatever. I guess the VR one was. And then he says, I'm
VR
sure there's a few more.
That doesn't.
But the VR doesn't make it. It doesn't make it a better system, because you have to pay $500 again for fucking VR. That's like spending $1,000
more.
It's $1,000 to play this shit on the fucking VR that's exclusive.
Yeah.
Fucking Xbox started making Kinect games again, then they would be exclusive to the Xbox. Oh, this is a Kinect version, it's exclusive. Like, fuck you, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the Xbox lineup is strong, and I feel like this year they're gonna come out strong, man. You people are doubting Xbox because of the fucking numbers Sony keeps fucking throwing in people's faces, but Xbox is not out. They could even fuck up this next Xbox. They could fuck it all up and be like, only sell another 20 million units, and then they could still have money to make another system, like even a better one. They won't fuck it up though, guys. I'm telling you this because they're not stupid. They're not the same people running the ship that was running the Xbox One when they came out. Like,
oh gosh,
that fucking guy. Whatever happened to that guy? That fuck was it? Matrix? What was his name?
Don Matrix.
Motherfucker with his TV, like
sports TV.
Madden, NFL, sports TV.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh God.
No, it's thank God that Phil Spencer has the reins now. Let's just say that, right? Like,
I feel like he's more focused on games, and Phil Spencer gives nods. Like he knows that it's a competition between Xbox and PlayStation, but it's cool to see that the main heads of the Sony and the Xbox teams are always congratulating each other on shit. You know, you always see Phil Spencer.
I don't see that so much from Sony.
Yeah.
I've seen it from Xbox a lot.
I see it from Xbox a lot. I see it from Phil Spencer's Twitter account. He's always like, "Hey guys, congratulations on Horizon Zero Dawn. I've played it. This shit's cool. You know, that's a cool fucking game. People should try this."
Even if you listen to like Major Nelson's podcast and shit,
yeah,
they would all always say like, "Oh, hey, the new Uncharted game is pretty fucking amazing." You know what I mean, or whatever. You know, like they've always been that, and that was back when they were beating Sony. You know what I mean? Like it didn't. You know, so whatever.
I don't know.
It's just.
It's fanboyism, I guess.
That Japanese culture, right?
Yeah, and it's fanboyism, I guess. You know, whatever to choose sides. But honestly, game on whatever you want to game on, and if you cannot afford one system or the other, you can only have one. I mean, it's logical to only really have one. I mean, I guess you could have two if you really want to, but if you can only game on one, choose the one where your friends are, because that's where you'll have the most fun. Honestly, that's what I did. PlayStation didn't do it for me. I sold that shit, and then I got another one. So like, it makes. And
then you sold that, didn't you?
And then I sold that one too. So like, it makes no sense to like have things collecting dust. I'm a big person where like, if I have something that I don't need, I'll get rid of it quick, because if I keep it there, it's gonna just lose value. To me, it does, and I'm just like, whatever, get rid of this shit, you know. And honestly, owning the PlayStation 4 is cool, but it's not that cool. All those games I played on Xbox, and they look okay. I guess if you're really a graphics whore and you really need the special graphics, the 300 extra Ps that it gives you on PlayStation, I guess you can have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if I was to get a PS4, which the only reason I don't is all my friends are on Xbox One. And, you know,
You'll be
I bought a
playing
PC for the
exclusives on there,
graphics.
Gunny. You'll be playing exclusives on there. That's it. You won't ever turn that shit on.
I guess
I turn my PlayStation on like every 4 to 5 months.
The last PlayStation I had, guys, I turned it on 10 times probably in like fucking 8 months. 10 times.
Now, when I turn on my PlayStation 4, am I impressed with the games I play? Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. Like Horizon Zero Dawn is great. The Uncharted games are great. Yes. You know what I mean? PlayStation puts out good exclusive games. I get that. But again, it goes to like what Gunny was saying. My friends are all on Xbox Live. You know what I mean? Like the people that I usually play with, they're on Xbox Live. Those the interface of Xbox Live. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it. I know how to get around it. You know what I mean? Like it was just like second nature to me when there were a few things here and there, but after a while you understand it and it works. You know what I mean? Like, well, most of the time it works. You know, and I've always found that it's been more stable. You know, like I don't know how you guys feel.
I keep forgetting the name of it. What is their racing IP for Sony?
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Yeah, maybe if they had
not out yet.
Yeah,
they announced that game.
Jeez.
They announced that game. Didn't they announce it with the when they revealed the PlayStation 4? Didn't they announce like the fucking prologue or some shit?
I think so.
And then they released a prologue or something, and then that's it.
No, the prologue that was PlayStation 3.
Oh, it was PlayStation 3, wasn't it? Really surprised.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't.
And then they had that free.
Then they had the prologue, and then the game came out around the end of the PlayStation's life cycle.
Yeah,
I don't know if they had more Gran Turismo games. Jeez, I would think they would have. For me to buy a PlayStation 4, they would have to have at least, a couple more exclusives like that. If I was to buy one, especially a good Gran Turismo game and something else. But other than that, I'd love to play Horizon Zero Dawn and
they're cool. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I did play The Last of Us on PS3.
Uncharted is a cool fucking series. Horizon Zero Dawn looks cool as shit. But besides that, I'm not really interested in the other ones. Like Yakuza, am I interested in that? No. Am I interested in the VR games? No, I don't have a VR system, so no, I'm not interested in that. And yeah. It's like there's nothing else that's really interesting me. I don't know, man.
That Neo game looks pretty fun. It looks like Dark Souls, and Bloodborne.
Yeah.
That looks pretty sweet.
It's been getting good reviews as well.
And I'll give him that. At this point, I could almost agree that yes, the PlayStation does have the better exclusives, but it doesn't necessarily make it the better system to game on. I guess if you're really interested in exclusives, then go ahead. I mean, but the way I look at it is, I'm going to play Uncharted once, and that's it. I'm not going to probably touch that shit again. Maybe one more time if I really liked it or something. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn is a single-player game. You're not going to... Once you're done with that, Ryan, you're probably not going to turn on your PlayStation until, like, God of War comes out or something. You know? Like...
Yeah.
When that's the truth. Like, you're going to turn it on for, like, the week that Horizon Zero Dawn is out, and then when you're done with it, you wouldn't...
And I was honestly tempted. I was like... I wonder how much I would get if I traded in my PS4 to get a PS4 Pro, just so I could play Horizon Zero Dawn. And I was like, what am I thinking? I'm like, what am I doing? Why would I do that? This makes no sense. If anything, I'd go buy a stupid PSVR, but I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, but what it is. Game on whatever you like and whatever your friends are on. Fuck the exclusives and fuck all the fanboyism. And fuck the graphics. Everybody gets so hung up on graphics. It's ridiculous, dude. Like,
but I like the graphics. That's why I got a PC.
How many people get hung up on 4K and people get hung up on everything like that? It's just, if it's fun, it's fun. It's going to be fun. Even if it looks a little bit shittier than the other version of the game, it's going to be fun. Just because a game looks pretty doesn't make it a fun game.
Hey, I could say if I played it on PC, Jesus, I played the better version. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Here we go. Not always. Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah, Batman. Dude, that's a good fucking example. Fuck.
I can't think of any more, but Batman.
Yeah, just like that's all we need is Batman as an example.
Batman. Fuck.
Fuck you, Gunny, and your fucking PC Master Race
didn't even
bullshit.
Run for like 6 months on PC.
Yeah, then they had to give it away for free, and then they had to give refuns, even though they gave it away.
Now it's like $12.
Console Master Race.
Yeah, Console Master Race, motherfucker. How many times can you just put in a disc and play, huh, Gunny? No, you gotta download drivers and settings and bullshit and all this crap.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work you gotta put into it. Yeah. Especially if something goes wrong.
Fuck your PC, man.
Then you got to call 5 of your friends and email everybody and
start bugging people at 4 a.m. I just fucked up my PC. Guys, have you seen the video of the unboxing of the Switch? The 1-2 Switch.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Nope.
It looks.
I didn't watch it.
Those fucking controllers look like.
We don't have to get those controllers.
Well, I don't care. That's what it comes with, Ryan.
No. You can. No. There's 2 different versions of it. There's the version with the blue and red one, and there's a version.
I don't care
with
about the color. I actually like the colors. I don't like the controller itself.
Yeah.
That fucking controller is like. My cat could probably play with that system.
You ever seen the air conditioner controller? Not controller, but the remote control. It's like it's really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tiny, like tiny, dude. When I say tiny, like this thing is.
It's about the size of my Xbox Media remote.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it's like. A media remote, and it's even a little bit like half of that on the width. It's like half of the width.
It's a little bit bigger than an Apple TV remote.
There we go, Eric, for perspective. Is Eric alive? Is he awake? But
I'm here.
But have you guys seen this video?
He hasn't said a word in so long.
I know. I forgot he was even here. Have you guys even I don't know, man. The system doesn't look that exciting. Have no hype for this system.
I hear people saying, I want to maybe another iteration of this will be. Where it's just like a home console kind of thing, and it'll be a lot cheaper, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. But I guess for me,
I feel like it's going to be more of a mobile gaming
That's what
system.
I say. It's a tablet, so...
I feel like that's how they're promoting it more. Instead of like a home console, it's just they're promoting it more as a mobile device.
That's what I would want, more of a mobile device. That's what it seems like it would be to me. And they'll... Maybe the extended battery from a third party would be cheaper, a year or 2 from now. assuming
No, I don't.
they're still selling this.
I don't even know about that.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have to come out with a better version of the system, I think. Well, I mean, better battery life.
Yeah, 2.5 hours to play Zelda.
Better
That's
internal memory, which probably will upgrade. Just better stuff, man. Better games. Way better games. I don't care if Zelda's on there. I don't give a fuck. Fuck
But I hear
Zelda.
Zelda and these games are getting 9s and 10s.
Well, no shit, they're going to get 9s and
critics.
10s. It's fucking Zelda. When's the last Zelda game that didn't get like a 9 or a 10?
Yeah, or a Mario Kart, right?
Yeah, when's the last time a Mario or Zelda game has released and the reviewers were like, oh, this game is shit. Never, like never. Ever. The fucking nostalgia kicks in for all of them and they're like little kids reviewing this shit. I love the Zelda games.
Well, hey, hold on. Triforce Heroes.
Okay. But guys, yeah, this Switch, I don't know. It's not
That's all I gotta say.
It's not gonna do it for me. The Switch is. If you got one pre-ordered, cool for you. Keep that pre-order because it's gonna be impossible to find one of these fucking things for like the whole year, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if you have a pre-order and you don't want it, just hang on to it and sell it.
Yeah.
You're gonna make money off of it.
Sell that
for sure.
pre-order.
Yeah, sell it during the holidays. You'll make a lot of money.
Sell it right after launch when nobody can find one, and everybody wants one.
Yeah, it'll be $700 or $800 on eBay this November, December.
No doubt.
How much is it selling for?
$399.
$399. It's a lot of money.
Or no, $299. $299.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
$300.
$299.
No,
I think it's $399 up here. Sorry, guys.
but
It's $299.
it's like $60 for the Pro controller, then $60 for the games. Add a memory card.
Are they selling them at $60 a piece?
Yeah,
Is that what they are?
yeah. The games are 60.
Have they said?
60 or 70? Or 60.
Why?
They're 60. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I won't be switching.
Do you want to be switching to the Switch? But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with that system when it launches. It's just literally around the corner, man. Like a few more days.
What's happening?
I don't
What the
know.
heck happened?
Oh, no.
I don't know. What the hell was that?
I know Jesus rose up and all I heard was burp.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I
Yeah.
heard the same exact thing. I don't know. That was weird. The
We'll have to
CIA,
just edit that out.
the CIA is hacking into us, guys. But
We're getting hacked.
Oh, we're talking Nintendo's. Yeah, they're trying to shut us down. We're
Nintendo's-
talking about
Nintendo's
It's all our
shutting us
Teespring
down.
money. They're trying to come after it.
Yeah, Nintendo's trying to take all our shit. Guys, switch it up if you want to switch it up. But it's time for community questions. If you want to join the community, you can go over to Facebook and search Horrible Gamers Community and join it there like all the other people did. Awesome people. But yeah, just go join it. And I posted a video of that Brazzers
Yeah, the fucking Metal Gear Solid
Metal
porn.
Gear Solid porn movie coming out soon. You guys see that?
Can't
Yeah.
wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that porn movie, real nice. They got like everything. They got Quiet in there. they have him looking at her through a telescope, like they're fucking binoculars and shit. Like she won't see me if I sneak up behind her. He's wearing like a fucking eye patch and shit. The video is fucking hilarious, dude. I don't know if I came up with this idea. They're geniuses, though. Whoever the fuck was the guy who was like, you know what? We need to make a porn video of fucking Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain. But we have community questions, guys.
Wait, what was the title of the movie again?
Wasn't it like Metal
was really,
Gear
really bad.
Solid Snakes or Solid... What the fuck was it called again?
Oh God, I can't remember now.
The Phantom
It was so
Penis.
bad,
The Phantom Penis or something like that, wasn't it?
The Phantom Peen.
Oh, the Phantom Peen, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's a cool name.
Cool name, bro.
Cool name, Brad. Fuck, totally. Got questions for you guys. Gunny, you got the questions?
I got the questions.
read the first question. This is about you.
Oh, yes. Sean Fuller wants to know. He needs to know who your leader is. Who's running shit around here? I think it's Henley, but he's quiet about it.
Maybe it is. You never know.
Am I quiet about it? No.
Well,
Jesus is in charge.
I'm not in charge of shit.
Come on.
I'm not in charge of
You're
nothing.
running this show, bro.
I'm not running anything. I just show up every week and read
All right.
these notes.
It's Ryan. Ryan, you're the man.
That's all I do, guys. Fuck. Mark Cox asks, what is your favorite gaming memory and your most embarrassing gaming moment? My favorite gaming memory is... I have a lot of gaming memories, man. A lot. It's hard to think of one that I really enjoyed like the most.
Mine
I
would
was
be
thinking
playing
of-
Halo 3 for 13 hours.
Straight?
Straight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just remember like a bunch of memories of me staying up late at night with like my brothers or something and just like fucking playing video games trying to hide from my parents. Like, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Right.
Turn the volume down, guys.
Turn that shit down playing Gears of
You're
War.
gonna wake my parents up.
They play
Yeah.
Gears of War like at 3 a.m. and shit. If I like, turn that shit down. Turn
See,
it
with
down.
me back in the day, it was like NHL '94 and shit like that. We'd be in like my buddy's basement on the Super Nintendo, just fucking rocking out some NHL '94, being loud as hell, getting in trouble.
Me and my brother, when we were little kids, I remember we were playing a lot of Sega Genesis games. We would play fucking Sonic and Smash TV and fucking all those games for hours, dude. Smash TV was the shit. That game was so much fun, dude. I don't know. My favorite gaming memory would have to be probably... I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. Probably getting my first PlayStation 1. Remember we bought it at Best Buy? My mom bought it at Best Buy. And I remember going home and plugging it in and being so excited and hearing that PlayStation boot up. Remember that PlayStation boot up noise? Man, that shit was so cool.
Saw that recently.
And then you would wait for the disc to clear. And they would like make the other noise for the disc that it was like, okay, the disc worked. Yes! And that would happen. That was probably my favorite gaming memory is having something like that. But if it's like a gaming moment itself, I don't know. I have a bunch of those. Playing Red
Yeah,
Dead
mine
or
would
something.
probably be playing Super Mario Brothers for the beating that game and Zelda. Beating those games for the first time.
Yeah, I remember playing
Those are
Zelda
great
as a kid
moments.
on the Super Nintendo, man. Played a shitload of Zelda with my mom. My mom would play that with me. Because I would get confused. I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. And yeah, she would help me beat it sometimes. Or Donkey Kong Country, man. That game was fucking cool.
Yeah, probably embarrassing, I would say.
And somehow I had Killer Instinct when I was like fucking 4 years old, 5 years old. I had Killer Instinct on the Super Nintendo, that black cartridge. That was super cool. Yeah. But yeah. A most embarrassing gaming moment. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know either.
Yeah.
The only one I can think of is I was playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2. And remember you could
Team
throw
kill-
the C4?
Team killed everybody?
I killed one guy and he was just screaming, you know? I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I think embarrassing moments for me in gaming are whenever I did like super bad in Call of Duty or Gears of War, like where I got 0 kills and like 25 deaths.
Now that happens to me a lot, man. I don't even care anymore.
Back when I cared about
fuck
my
this.
KD and all that. Like I actually cared. I don't care about all that anymore. But back then I was like all about my KD and trying to get it better.
There's been a few matches that I've played games where like is there ever that one guy that's like just destroying your whole team and you guys keep trying to kill him and he just keeps destroying you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. That's probably the most embarrassing shit that happens to me all the time. Is you think okay, I'm gonna sneak up and I'm gonna flank him, and I'm gonna come up behind him and he won't see me, and somehow his buddy sees you or he turns around and kills you last second.
I do have another good gaming memory. Going 40-0 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Damn, you got
Wow.
the nuke and everything.
Yeah, I had my buddy he was there with me, so we split screen. And he was, whenever I was in like my helicopter shooting people, he was always around shooting the bad guys for me and keeping me covered. He helped me out a lot, and I got to 40-0. And literally with the last second of the game, someone killed me.
Wow.
So I still call it 40-0, but I rocked it on that game.
That's 40-1. You're cheating.
Nah, that's 40-0.
It's 40-1. You still killed you during the match.
Do you have screenshots you could prove it?
Yeah, you have evidence of this?
Dude, that was like years ago, man.
No evidence.
They didn't even have cell phones in?
No pics. Didn't happen.
Yeah, they didn't have pictures.
Whatever, don't believe me then.
Chris Brown asked, have any of you played Project Cars? And what were your thoughts? I downloaded it. Is that the free game for gold or whatever?
Yeah, it was.
I
downloaded it too. I haven't touched it. I don't know. I've heard bad things.
Yeah,
about
everybody. Even my brother was like,
games.
I was downloading it, and my brother walked in. He's like, don't even. He's like, uninstall that. I was like, what? He's like, just uninstall it. He's like, you're not gonna like it, dude. It's like, it's shitty. I was like, oh, okay.
I played on Xbox One. I think when it was first free with gold, or I may have picked it up on a sale. I didn't care for it on there. There's like a million different settings that you can do to it. Like totally like a realistic type driving game. But yeah, I didn't like it on there. And I did download it on PC. There was like a free, like a VR version on there, and I actually enjoyed it on there more. Yeah.
It'd probably be cooler in VR. I heard it's like a really realistic simulation driving.
I mean, I don't have VR, but it was free, so. But no, actually, this game's not as bad as it was on Xbox One.
Yeah, maybe it's just better.
I think what it was like on the Xbox, it had this thing where, like, you know, when you turn left, like the camera would like go up and down or turn left, and I was getting dizzy just playing the game, and I got into the settings and tried to figure out on Xbox where, like, how can I turn that off? You know, I'm going into forums and, you know, checking websites to see how to, you know, what to turn on and what to turn off. And I thought, geez, there's like too much work for this game.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not into simulation games.
Yeah, it was very simmy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the Forza Motorsport series. I like the Horizon one better.
Yeah, but even the regular ones are not as simmy as that one.
Really?
Where this one you can, you know, have the camera on the hood, or you can see all the gauges and steering wheel.
That's always
you name it.
That's always cool for like the first 3 seconds when you like could see like the gauges and shit. And then it's just really hard to drive in that mode. Like, fuck, this is too hard. You can't drive in it, man. Like, it'd be really cool to have that.
I like cockpit mode.
I like him. Like in Watch Dogs, I would do it sometimes, or like in other games. I you know, if you could, like in Grand Theft Auto 5, if you could drive in like first person, I would do it. But it gets really hard, really, really fast when you're like trying to like drive quick.
Yeah,
especially in a game.
I can't stand cockpit mode. No way.
Because you can't see like the side of the roads on the side. You can't see if there's a car next to you. Like, you have to like move the thumbstick to turn the head. But then if you move the other thumbstick the other way too, then the car starts turning. Yeah. In Grand Theft Auto, it's impossible to get away from the cops when you're in that first person mode bullshit. I can't get away from the cops, man. I run into trees. I crash my car. I flip it over. It's annoying.
See, I like cockpit, and I like the front of the car view.
Yeah, so Chris, I wouldn't recommend it on, you know, if you're going to play on console.
Well, I mean, if it's free on Xbox Gold, or it was, or is it?
I mean, try it, yeah.
Download it, shit.
if you like driving games, why not try it? It's a free game.
Maybe he'll like it. And
if you don't like it,
he'll come back
uninstall.
next week and tell us, we're all stupid for not liking it.
Maybe he loves it.
Yeah, he'll be
like his favorite game ever.
This is the best game ever made, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, man. What's the next question, Gunny? By Brian Tolp Jr., the Canadian.
Yeah, he says, what are your picks for when Jesus buys a Switch?
He's going for March 10th.
March 10th, it gives me 7
Did you pre-order
days.
it, Jesus? I thought you said you and your brother did.
I didn't pre-order it, man. No way. What? Are you crazy? I'm like, oh, the shit.
I didn't think so, man.
All the shit I talk about that system, why the hell would I pre-order it? Like I told you, I don't like Zelda like that much. I don't even like Nintendo franchises that much. Like, it's cool, yeah. Like Mario's cool, Zelda's cool, but like, am I a diehard Zelda fan? Fuck no. Am I a diehard Mario fan? Hell no. Will I cry if the franchises somehow ended tomorrow? No. I'd be like, okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe,
you would.
Okay, maybe I would cry. Like,
You would shed a tear. It would just be one tear. It would just be... and then you go back to playing Xbox.
I go back to Marcus Phoenix. Dom, get over here. No, man, I'm not gonna buy a Switch. Maybe like March 10th of 2018. Maybe they have a price drop, which they won't. Or they just have some
what game
really cool game.
What games would they have to put on this device
To get me
this
to buy
console
it?
for you to pick it up? Yeah.
For me to buy it, like to be like, I need this system. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not a diehard Zelda fan or Mario fan. They would have to make something really fucking interesting. I don't know.
I'm gonna get one.
Are you, Eric?
Yeah,
Some really cool RPG. I don't know.
I'm gonna sell my Apple TV and get a Nintendo Switch.
Right.
You're gonna play it for like 3 days, Eric, and then your girlfriend will be playing it, or your wife will be playing it for the rest of the time.
Then you know what, Eric?
I'll keep it for a month and then sell it and buy a PlayStation 4.
Fuck that. You know what, Eric?
What?
We're gonna come over to your house, man. We're gonna get your Switch. We're gonna ship it over to Mark, and he's gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to ship it out to him. I'll just shoot it.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can shoot it.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
We're not believing you this time.
Yeah.
No, that's
We're
why
not falling for that one.
I'll get.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I'll sell it and get a PlayStation 4.
No.
The Pro or regular?
Probably
I'll probably go Pro.
Pro
and then
this
keep
time.
that for maybe close to a year, and then sell that.
And
Get the new
sell
Apple
it.
TV. It's just an endless cycle.
Vicious
Oh, God.
cycle.
You're sick, man.
Buying and selling consoles.
You're crazy.
Guys, more stuff, more news, more questions, I guess.
Brian asked if you could make your own game. What kind would it be, and what game would it be most like? I know mine. Mine would be a zombie game, zombie survival. Almost like DayZ.
There's too many of those. State of Decay.
State of Decay.
Yeah, or like State of Decay. I like that game. That's a
would
fun
make-
game. I can't wait for State of Decay too. I follow them on Twitter. They're always updating stuff on there.
I would make a game where you are a king of something, a country.
Like Civilization?
Yeah, something like that maybe. Or
And your people turn on you and they try to kill you. And then you get magical powers and a sword and a gun. And you run around with stealth. And you kill people and then you start shooting everybody and slicing everybody's throats open. And you can teleport. And there's rats everywhere.
a little bit from most games.
Like Dishonored?
It's exactly like Dishonored. I was just describing Dishonored. That's all I was trying to do. I was see how long it took you guys to realize I was
I
describing
was like, well, I knew when you said teleport. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I don't know what kind of game I would make, guys. I'd make like, I don't know what kind of game I would want to make. Honestly, probably some bullshit ass strategy game. I like strategy games. So it'd be some stupid strategy game, some iPhone strategy game.
You know what would be nice?
Yeah.
I thought would be cool was to have something like Rainbow Six Siege.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make it a single player. Well, I would say maybe a co-op shooter, but have like a story to it.
So
and
Army of Two.
Yeah, but you know that game looked like crap.
Okay, so make
something
a
with
game
good
that looks
graphics, like
good.
with Ubisoft.
Okay, make a game look good. Okay.
And like it just have it like maybe a bigger building, like maybe like 10 floors or 12 floors, instead of just having short little matches. Just have this thing go on for at least like an hour. And maybe but I would guess I would just kind of stick with the 5 players, but they would have respawns. I don't know. I
want a game. I would make a game about time traveling. So like you're a detective, right? You're a detective. You could time travel to anything, like any era, any time, like fucking old school ass shit to like modern and even future eras or whatever, and then like just investigate crazy shit and trying to solve like a crazy plot. Time travel police.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jesus and the Time Travel Police.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I don't make. That's why we don't make video games, guys. We suck at these things,
Guys, if I had the money and the ability to make a game, I would remake Skitchin.
Skitchin.
Skitchin
I would
in
make
the
a
kitchen.
new version of Skitchin. Yeah, man. Do you guys remember Skitchin?
I don't.
Don't remember Skitchin.
Oh my God! Look up Skitchin. You were on rollerblades and you hitched onto the back of cars, and it was like Road Rash. You were in a race,
Skitch.
and you had to pick up power-ups and weapons, and you could beat each other up like in Road Rash. Skitchin. It was a fucking awesome game.
Cool.
Someone's got to remake.
I think I've played that game before. Yeah, I have.
Game was so fun, dude.
Yeah,
I
played
love that game.
Long time ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was Sega Genesis days, I think.
I never
Yeah,
played
it was
that.
Genesis.
Yeah. Yeah, I did play this game once or twice or a few times. It looks just like Road Rash, huh?
It's pretty much the exact same premise as just rollerblades instead of motorcycles.
Smacking people off and shit or smacking them down or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw somebody post about, what classic console would you own? I don't know who it was, but mine would probably be the Sega Genesis, since I never owned it.
Actually,
I don't remember playing anything on it.
You could actually own a Genesis. You can actually buy one, can't you? These days, like there's some in Brazil or some shit. Isn't that what we were talking about a few weeks ago? Where you could still buy one these days? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You could probably just go to any game store that
buy 'em, yeah.
Like the
sells
retro game stores, they got tons of them. Yeah.
I know there's a store here in Lansing. They sell Nintendo 64s, original Xbox, PlayStation. They used to have Atari systems. But yeah, and there's all different kinds of those kind of stores around here too.
All right. Got one last question for you guys. This one's really crazy. Brian asked, if you had to live with one of your fellow HGP co-hosts, who would you want it to be and not want it to be? And it can be past host, not just the host of tonight's show. Okay. So if I had to live with one of my co-hosts, who would I want it to be?
Like as a roommate in a house?
Yeah, like in a house. You're living with that person. I would want to live with either, I don't know. It would be either Brink or the Canadian. But probably Brink.
Oh,
because the Canadian,
I'm moving him.
It's too cold where the Canadian. Well, it's cold where Brink lives too. He's always snowing and shit, and he lives where like no people live. I would live with Brink
because he's still in America.
He's American. He's a true American. I would not want to live with Gunny.
Oh,
jeez.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't want to live with Eric.
Yeah, you get shot.
He'll be selling everything and buying Apple TVs.
Yeah.
The fuck's my Xbox? Sold it, bro.
I sold it, bro. I got you an Apple TV.
I got an Amazon Fire Stick.
I sold it for Apple TV.
Apple TV Pro. Okay, it's the 256 gig version.
Who would you want to live with, Gunny? Tell me.
I would want to live with Ryan. We could build snowman and eat cookies.
Okay, yeah,
and drink hot
Ryan.
chocolate because it would be cold up there. That would be fun.
A cute date.
Very
Yeah.
cute. Who wouldn't you want to live with?
I'd shave the rest of my hair off. We'd be like brothers.
Yeah.
So cool.
Who wouldn't you want to live with, Gunny?
I don't know. Gosh. I wouldn't want to live with Mr. Sean Fuller.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I changed my
He's too loud.
answer from
me
Eric
up all night.
to Iams. I wouldn't want to live with Iams. That dude's like, it seems like he's OCD about shit, and like he's just weird, and he's a weird guy. I don't know.
He would have me like, he would have me like, I would have my own room and have my own corner.
Don't touch my shit, bro. Don't touch my shit.
He'd like draw lines. I could see him like drawing
like
lines.
putting tape down on the floor and
This is
shit.
your area. Tape
This
down
is
on the floor.
This is your side of the
This is your area,
couch.
This is my area.
This is my side of the couch. You don't come into my side of the couch. All right, ever. Yeah. I wouldn't want to live with
that was
Iams.
actually going to be my answer for who I wouldn't live with too.
Damn.
Nobody wants to live with Iams.
Just because I think he would drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah,
I'd love to go visit the guy, but to live with him, fuck no.
He'd be
I don't
crazy.
think I can live with him.
And he's used to
Love you
being
though,
alone.
Sean.
Man.
I love you, Imes.
He's used to being alone. He likes it like that. Like fuck that. I don't. He'd probably be like fuck
He
you. I
doesn't
don't
want anyone coming to live with him
Yeah.
anyways. He's like, fuck off. I just got rid of a roommate.
Yeah. What about you, Canadian? Who would you want to live with? So now we know you don't want to live with Iams.
I think I'd have to go with Gunny. I'd have to go to Cali. Just because it's somewhere warm.
It's so warm.
For the same reason he wants to come up here, I want to go down there.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, Eric, the moment of truth. Eric Smith.
I think I would want to live with Jesus.
Yeah. We do all kinds of drugs and shit and be happy all
Heck
the time.
yeah. Can't wait.
We'll be in
I would-
camp motherfucking Jesus.
The person I
rains there
would
a lot.
want to live with is Ryan because he lives in Canada and it's always cold.
It's the same as it
You're
is.
like right next to him.
I
don't
right below you, man. Like, what the fuck?
I don't like being here in the cold. I want to go somewhere warmer.
Well, Oregon is, it's warmer than probably where you're at, but it's always raining over here, man. Like
I
all
would take-
the time.
I would take rain over.
Where I live, it rains like 10 months out of the year. Like straight rains like 10 months straight. It just rain and snow and shit and raining, and there'll be like breaks here and there, but it's always cloudy and raining. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But hey, we get like summertime, it's like super sunny and like nice outside, it's all green and shit. Yeah, you'll like it. Yeah, come over, Eric. We could live in Portland together.
Okay.
Portlandia.
Portlandia.
Yay. Alright, guys.
Right.
Show's over. I'm done. If you want to find us, you go over to the Twitter machines, you find @_horrible gamers, you go over to Hush Your Face Network at hushyourface.com. You listen to our brother shows on there, all the shows. We have all the shows, the best shows. All the best shows.
They're all there.
If you want to join the Horrible Gamers community, you just go to facebook.com/groups/horrible gamers with a Z, and then it takes you directly to the group page link thing. It's closed, so it said like join the group to see the post, and you click join, and we see it. We see your name pop up on our phones. We put accept. We say welcome to the group, and then we let you go free. We set you free after that. You're free. Do whatever you want, guys. If you want to listen to the music, our intro song, but like the actual version of the song, you go to SoundCloud, YouTube or something, or SoundCloud or Google machines. You type in FWLR and Twistix called Breakout. That's the song title, right? Right, Ryan? Is this
Yeah.
Breakout? I'm gonna go listen to it right now, actually, after the show's over. And if you want to find their Facebook machine, you go to facebook.com/FWLR music. On Twitter, twitter.com/FWLR music. And YouTube, same, basically youtube.com FWLR music.
Fowler Music, yeah.
Instagram, same thing, FWLR Music / Snapchat even. They got a Snapchat? Fuck, we need a Horrible Gamers Snapchat. To send people
Start it up, bro.
Send people nudes and stuff. FWLR Music on Snapchat, on SoundCloud at TwistX, and Bandcamp, twistx.bandcamp.com. Facebook, same thing, TwistX Official. Twitter, TwistX Official. On Snapchat, Dr. TwistX. Go find them. You listen to all their music. I'm going to go listen to their music right now, actually. I'm done, guys. Find me on Xbox Live. Gamertag Jesus Walks a Lot. And, guys, next week, we will completely be destroying Horizon Zero Dawn. We're going to talk all the shit about that game. We're going to tell you about
Are you getting it, Jesus?
All the bad things that Ryan didn't tell you. We're going to tell you next week. This week
Are you getting it?
No, I'm not.
What?
There's too many games coming
you don't
out,
have a
man.
PlayStation
I don't have a
4 anymore,
PlayStation.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, I could buy one.
I could probably buy a new one.
I might
Get a
buy one.
PlayStation Pro.
I'll play it for a week with Horizon and never play it again. Maybe. No.
We'll see.
I'm not buying one. Don't convince me.
Where can they find you?
You need to stop
Gunny?
telling me it's a good game because I would be fucking. I don't know. Don't convince me. No, it's a bad game, guys. Bad game.
Actually,
Hey, find me on
Jesus,
Xbox Live. Gunny Chief. Same on Steam. The Gunny Chief.
Yeah, the Jesus Walks a Lot and the Gunny Chief are always playing Siege.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric?
You can find me on Twitter, Epic Irk, and on Xbox, St. Nicholas.
And you can find me on Xbox Live, PSN, and Steam, Gib8777. And what do we say, Jesus?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts. See us next week on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers Horizon Zero Dawn Super Special Mega Extra Review Show.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Eric, you look so hipster today. What's wrong with you?
I didn't try to
You look very hipstery today. You look like
Warren.
You look like my character in Watch Dogs 2.
That's what I was going for.
The Horrible Gamers hipster.
I want to be a hipster.
You are a hipster, Eric. Sorry.
You gotta wear a fedora and fucking.
You gotta
Gotta
wear
get the beard.
You gotta wear those
Scarf.
infinity scarves.
Yeah.
Put it around your neck. And wear the flannels and the hats and the flat billed hats.
Well,
This fucking fire alarm thing is going on.
Fine.
Gotta fucking shut those batteries down.
Shut your mouth, Canadian. I'm gonna pull the battery out. Hold on.
Did you take the batteries out?
I did.
And it still beeped?
Well, yeah, it still beeped.
You got the wrong one.
Fuck you mean I got the wrong one?
you have multiple fire alarms?
Yeah, I have
in your
two of
apartment?
One's probably carbon monoxide.
It's not. It's the one that. Hold on.
Man, guys.
If he took the batteries
I had the same
out,
thing.
how is it still beeping?
He took them out of the wrong one.
Oh my god.
It's not even out yet, right?
No, it comes out Tuesday.
What comes out Tuesday?
Horizon Zero Dawn for you peasants.
Press no. Because I'm gonna eat my.
For the ones high class in the video game industry.
Yeah, how do you get it so early? How do you get them so early?
I know a guy. That's all I can say.
So is it a legal copy?
Oh, yeah, it's legal. It's legal. It's an actual copy. I don't mod nothing's modded or anything like that.
So you know a guy, and he gets you these games early.
Yep. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't have fucking my Borderlands clock batteries in it, because you just hear tick, 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 tick the whole fucking show.
Right. Did you see Borderlands 2 is going to be backwards compatible?
Yeah, but I already have it on Xbox One.
Like the first day I
gotta laugh at somebody else's smoke alarm.
Broke it.
Take a hammer to it.
Jesus,
What
what
do you
did you do? You fucking
break
broke
Off the ceiling.
What did you do, Jesus?
Real knobs.
we hear a beep.
You brought it in your room?
Yeah,
Why would you do that?
because I unplugged it.
It has batteries.
Yeah, but it's actually connected to the power of the house.
You didn't rip the wires out of the thing, did you?
No, it has like a connector. See this? A connector
Okay.
right there. It has like a plug in.
Okay, all right.
I need to buy batteries for it.
Watch
So it'll just
right in the
keep...
middle of the show. Beep.
Actually, I was surprised because when I unplugged it, I pressed this button as I was pulling it out, and it still beeped for a bit. I was like, beep, beep.
Yeah, it does that at the
Yeah,
end.
there's probably a little bit of backup in there or whatever. Just hangs on until the end.
Damn, this fire alarm is old, guys.
Uh-oh. Jesus has expired fire alarms.
2005. Start my fire alarm for show purposes. Don't do that, people.
Because the show's gonna be lit. What?
Yeah. Set the roof on fire.
The show's so hot, you were setting off alarms.
Tell me the name of your show. A new podcast. Do a promo right now for it so Ryan can promote the shit out of it on our show. You can put it.
Yeah, man. I'll throw
It's
a promo.
called the Nerdwells podcast.
No. We need like some crazy like, this is Eric Smith with the Nerd Something podcast. And then like, go, ready, go.
You're listening to Nerdwells podcast. Cool. Hope you enjoy the show. Yeah.
This is Eric Smith, and you're listening to the Nerd Wars podcast. Yeah!
Rock on.
Totally! Yeah.
Wells.
What's it called?
Rock on.
Well,
Nerd Wells? Is that what it's called?
Nerd Wells.
Nerd Well.
Nerd Wells. Maybe next show.
Whoa, guys, my Skype just shut down.
Oh, no,
I still
again?
hear you, but
Yeah, I can
frozen.
still hear you guys. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the same thing again. Yeah, you're frozen. You should see the look on your face. That's great. Your eyes are like
That
wide
is,
open. You're like, oh!
Oh, shit. Oh, no. The Skype machine's died.